science of giving. Does it matter where you give your money? Because, and the reason I ask, some people are concerned, like with religious television, that many people send money into television, preachers that they see on television, and wonder, should they be sending that money rather to their local churches? So does it matter where you send your money when giving comes, when it comes back to you?
It does, but let me say that the level of giving in their local churches with the people that I've dealt with has increased.
Really?
Always has, because those people became more prosperous.
So they would give to you, and then they would increase
They would
the
have
amount
more
that
to
they would give
to their local churches.
Has it ever not worked for somebody?
It does not work if you work it. My sister, the Reverend Dr. Johnny Coleman, founder of Christ Universal Temple, that you ought to interview, has this thing that I love to quote. It works if you work it. In other words, this is science. This is a principle. You see, the white people taught us, first of all, and I read their books like Napoleon Hill. What's the number of that? Think and Grow Rich. You see? That was way, way back.
Yep.
Think and Grow Rich. Clement Stone, The Laws of Success. Deepak Chopra, The Spiritual Laws of Success, and so on. One thing I liked about the white people is that they made a science out of everything. You see, and I noticed that. With the black people in their religion, you pray, and you weren't even sure God was going to answer your prayer. I found that, and I've rebuked them for this in my sermons. I said, don't pray one thing and believe another. And a lot of people were doing that, thinking one thing and believing another. The saddest question that I ever have heard in my ministry, every now and then, why didn't the Lord answer my prayer? I said, well, you praying one thing and thinking another, it ain't gonna work. It works if you work it. Like the lady said to me in Los Angeles, oh, Reverend Ike, please pray for me, I got bad luck. I says, okay, I'm praying for you. And Lord bless you. I sure hope so. I felt like cussing.
So I'm really interested. Is it just the science of living that works if I think right, if I give right, and the money comes back to me? Or is there some kind of political advocacy work that blacks should be doing at the same time?
All of the above.
Okay.
See, all of this works together. A giving person is just generous. Again, another verse of scripture. The generous soul shall be made rich.
Right, and the reason I ask is because there are books about for example, one of the scholars and sociologists called William Julius Wilson, and he talks about one of his books is The Declining Significance of Race, and another book is The Truly Disadvantaged, and it talks about how industries have moved out of certain urban areas and then south and then overseas, and how those particular communities are crippled by the decline in industry in those areas. And so much of that has to do with government policy and politics and decisions that are made about where industries are going to go. So some of those things influence people's purses as well as thinking and giving.
I believe, however, my dear, that if you are in a dungeon and you change your mindset, it will make a difference and you will have deliverance. It will lead you across a bridge of incident. For example, when I have talked to the inmates in the largest prison in the United States, Rikers Island in New York, my topic was always, you have the power to change your life. And the question was, Reverend Ike, here we are behind bars. Where is my power?
Right.
In your mind. Be not conformed to this world, but be you transformed by the renewing of your mind.